Just heavy, what is that? Wow, adding in, okay, a pylon. I thought it was another cannon at the front, kind of risky position. But Kwanro actually thinking of going, he is going to be able to at least take this pylon out. There are 2 High Templars out in defensive position. They're just going to be able to wait for that storm upgrade. Not quite sure how imminent it is. Meanwhile, one more Sarah at the north side position. He's going to at least force the Hydras back. One Overlord is going to go down. So at the very least, Stork at the moment playing a delaying game because Kwanro's economy is very weak. He's still producing off 2 bases. Stork has lost probes and such, lost economy, but he's been able to rebuild fairly quickly. 3rd and 4th gateways are on the way. Has those 2 High Templar alongside 2 Zealots. What is that? 9 cannons at his front, and he's just gonna be able to hold off this. Gonna be able to force the attack back again. Oh, Sarah almost loses its life. Still flying a little bit to the edge. I think it actually might have been taken off. Oh man, one storm that actually didn't do anything. Nice dodging there by Kwanro, I think. Losing a storm is not something a storm wants to do. Nice storm that time. Catches a lot of Hydras in at that location there and instantly morphs him into an Archon just because he needs an aggressive unit, needs an offensive unit. Corsair's still running around being annoying. Yeah, apparently Kwanro thinking of going for a slow drop here, but Stork just with those Sairs is going to be completely on top of this. Slow drop is not going to be uber effective. We're going to see there is Archon being ready, put in position. You wanted to stro drop me? I don't think so. Splash damage you to freaking hell. There is a lair up, so I'm kind of wondering whether Kwanro, yeah, he is indeed gonna morph into lurkers and try to go for his floor drop and do a crap load of damage. So I hope for Stork's place, that's a lot of lurkers. I hope for his sake that he's actually gonna put down some cannon inside of his main, putting down pylons. So I assume they're gonna be cannons. It has 1 single cannon, attacks the spotter, 2nd photon cannon putting down now. He's not gonna have any observers anytime, so he just can't afford them. He has a lot of High Templar alongside a few Zealots. Now it's all gonna come down to how this slow drop works.
Oh man, Kwanro's coming in and most of the Corsairs were taken down, so this lone Archon, hero Archon, is going to have to defend this. Stork knows this is coming. He placed down a pylon and he's getting into position to intercept this, going for storms right on top of the lurkers. Almost taking down 2 lurkers in that attack, but Kwanro, he's burying his lurkers, actually taking down all of the overlords, and I don't think enough troops got into Stork's main. I saw quite a few lurkers got down, but most of those were stormed. I think 3 lurkers left, and Kwanro's going back to drop even more, and Stork, he's trying to splash his own zealots to take down that 1 lurker. Not able to do. Oh, finally does take that 1 lurker down. So there's only 1 lurker inside of the main, but Kwanro's continuing his drop. He doesn't have enough overlords to really do a very quick slow drop. It's kind of an oxymoron. Oh, Overlord goes down. No more overlords in the area, but still Stork storming, does not have any observers, so he's fighting with Storm. This is a very intense game. Kwanro crawling up the map with more overlords. Yeah, he's completely committed to this. If this attack fails, he is going to lose this game. Stork. Oh, Stork is saying nice drop there, buddy. Nice drop you got there, but Kwanro is going to try this again. He's got speed upgraded overlords. This is going to be a much more important part of this game. If he can use these speed upgraded overlords to delay mining a little bit and keep Stork from mining at that 2nd base, he might be able to come in, but oh, there's a cannon to fight off any lurkers that are back here, and Kwanro's trying to bypass this, but he's going to be killed by a Corsair and Archon.
Several Hydras get dropped down. Zealots actually going to stand in the way of the storms that killed those Hydras, but that drop gets completely stopped. Kwanro looking a little bit nervous. Seems like he's sweating a little bit. Overlords managed to get past. Going to get a scout at the very least, but not really going to manage. This is somewhat a diversion. There are, meanwhile, lurkers being dropped on the opposite side, but their observers are on the way. First observer is already out, so I think even those lurkers inside of his main, he's going to be able to deal with this pretty well. He loses 1 single pylon there, plants down buildings. I'm guessing those are cannons. Zealots are going to come in to engage. Observer almost get picked up. Observer gets picked off. Thanks to those Hydras and the lurkers stay in play. Hydras, all High Templars, all High Templars go down. So quite a 1 High Templar coming in to help try to support, get a storm off. 2 High Templars, 3 High Templars. Come on, get some freaking storms off. Lurkers all over the place, killing a bunch of these Zealots. Hydras attacking also. And the High Templars not managing to get any sort of storms off. Finally, a storm hitting 2 lurkers. There's a 2nd storm right on top of it, and the lurkers finally go down alongside the Hydras inside of that main. 1 single Hydra is still left. 2 Hydras are going to actually engage a morphing Archon. Stork not managing to quite keep up a large enough production. Kwanro dodging even more. So this is absolutely insane. Zealots walking in, finally going to finish off some of those ground troops. Just very small armies from both guys. going all over the place. Kwanro knows he can't really try to play heavy economy. He has to finish this off these 2 bases. If he tries to play econ, he's just going to allow Stork way too much time to recover. Stork has been mining off 2 bases for quite a while now. He's going to be able to hold steady for a while. Has a bunch of gateways all over the place. So he's, despite the early pressure, still in a fairly good position. Kwanro has to keep this up and win with this.
Yeah, Kwanro. Oh, he's coming in again. He's going to try to drop on top of this, not finding a good position to drop, though. He's trying to keep a lurker by the wall so he can find a safe place to drop, but I don't think Stork's going to let this happen. He's coming in. What Arbiter Tribunal from Stork. I don't know what the hell that's about. Could be a little BM in Kwanro's future if he doesn't get this done. An Arbiter going to be out for Stork. I guess he's figures, I'm going to do something with my Stargate, but now he's getting troops out. He's ferrying troops out of his natural area, and he's going to send those to Kwanro's base to destroy his dozen or so drones that he has. And this is going to be absolutely insane. Kwanro finding a place to drop. He's coming in with 4 overlords at the natural area, so those 3 overlords might have been a diversion, might have not been any troops in them. He's dropping behind the natural expansion. A storm, though. He's setting himself up to be completely stormed. Oh man, Kwanro's doing his best to try to pick off these High Templar, but yeah, he's really low on troops. He's finally coming in with those 3 overlords. It wasn't a diversion. He did have troops in them, but Stork actually running in to Kwanro's main, and Kwanro's got to see that Arbiter Tribunal by now. Oh, time for some Arbiter play and versus Zerg. I haven't seen that ever, but I'm sure it would be hilarious if he actually does get an Arbiter out. Oh, he's drilling through the drones. That might be it for Kwanro. He can't defend and attack at the exact same time, so yeah, he's trying to get some nice micro to fight back against those zealots, but his attacking force got mopped up. I'm not sure if he has any more overlords in the area, and all of his drones are getting completely sliced by zealots, and Stork's moving out with his own troop of zealots at the front. So this is pretty much over for Kwanro. He's falling back, and not committing to a 3rd base might have been the doom of him, I think.
Yeah, Stork's meanwhile just going to be able to get a base to the lower left-hand position. Finally, GG coming in from Kwanro. I think getting that Arbiter out there would have just been the finish. Imagine just having a Zerg, no defensive structures whatsoever, Arbiter flying over with Zealots under it, and like, no! That is my doom. So, Stork, 3-0's his frickin' group. Hail to Bork.
Bork power, Bork power. And I have to say, Kwanro, I've said this a lot, Kwanro is an aggressive player, but I'm thinking about this, and Kwanro is pretty much always aggressive, and that might be that might have been what doomed him in this game, because he was very predictably aggressive. Stork, I don't think, scouted the 2-base build. He looked for the 3rd hatchery, but it could have been in another location, and he didn't scout that early Hydralisk in, but he knew that Kwanro would be aggressive, and I think that is why he threw down all those cannons. Predictably aggressive, not a good thing. But yes, this has been Nuke and Ranch, and Stork holding down the thumbs down, saying, screw you, I blasted through this group, and Stork easily moving into the round of 8. Well, this has been Nuke and Ranchin'. See you guys later.
GG.
네, 지금 힘들어. 원래 이 시간 되면 저는 코가 막히고 졸린 동시에 머리도 아프고 빨리 자야 돼요. 그렇구만. 오! 왜? 아, 약 터졌어. 아, 나 진짜 얼마짜리 이거 새로 산 건데. 진짜? 이 팬티랑 같이 놔뒀는데 뭐야 이거? 알약이야? 비타민. 큰일 났다.